I'm senior neighborhood reporter Bobby Portavent reporting here in Waco. You know, summer is just around the corner and it's typically a time of year where many of us are using a lot more water. I checked in with local and state officials to see what they're doing and what they're working on to help conserve water for us now and in the future. The city of Woodway tells us water usage can increase to about 7 to 8 million gallons every day during the summer months. Now that's about double or triple some of their usage compared throughout other parts of the year.
We were buying more water from Waco, which is more expensive than us producing our own. In hot, dry months, it's really hard to keep up with demand.
The Central Texas Groundwater Conservation District manages the groundwater in Burnett County. It tells me in December, its board of directors voted for a mandatory reduction of 15% for certain users like larger municipalities and larger industrial users. Now, they've had this in place for the past 2 years now.
While the direct measure of mandatory reductions may not be measurable, to educate the general public is really valuable to us.
And back in September, Texas's Agriculture Commissioner Sid Miller telling me that the state is running out of water. 5 months later, he tells me our water system is still being strained as the state's population continues to grow. But there are efforts in place to help conserve the state's water supply. From a recent executive order allowing Texas farmers along the Rio Grande River to use water for irrigation, to optimistic talks with Mexico about them making a partial payment on their water debt to Texas. Plus, Governor Greg Abbott is making water infrastructure an emergency item for this year's legislative session.
So things are moving forward, and we're a lot more optimistic now than we were in September.
Commissioner Miller really encourages people to reuse rainwater, especially water that can be collected off of larger buildings and off of parking lots. He says it can be reused in industrial uses or for irrigation. Reporting here in Waco, I'm senior neighborhood reporter Bobby Portavent.